be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Many a heart has been broken just because these words were spoken. What words? I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. If you leave, you'll break my heart. So be sure that is true when you say that I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Well, cross my heart and hope to die. I never, never, never tell another white lie. Took a little girl out on a date last night. The moon was so pretty, the stars were so bright. I'm between the devil and the deep blue sea. 'Cause I said, honey, you look good to me. Told her I loved her and oh how I lied. Now she's getting said to be my blushing bride. If she leads me to the altar, I'm sunk. 'Cause I can't tell the preacher I was drunk. So Lord have mercy on a no-account sitter. I'll take her back and let some other fellow in her. Cross my heart, hope to die. I never, never tell the one. It's a sin to tell a lie. Alrighty. I'm having a little piano trouble.
Right there?
No, my microphone just hit me in the nose because it knows how the song is supposed to go.
Knows, huh?
It knows.
It's still trying with Crazy Henry and yours truly, what's his name, playing this thing. And today we have with us a few people who were here last week. For instance, Tony Bucci hasn't performed yet, but he will. Russ Gremlow, who sang the last song. Yep. And Brett Boyd, who is a young and up-and-coming star of stage, screen, and radio. And I know his latest picture is appearing on his mother's dresser. But anyway.
I like that line.
Yeah, every time I say it. Huh?
She doesn't keep pictures of me.
Okay, well, she doesn't want to be connected with you in any way.
Not with the white jacket.
In fact, the guys in the white jacket were in here earlier looking for Henry, but that's another story.
Oh, you mean, I know what you mean. They're
What?
coming to take me away. Ha ha, hee hee, ho ho, hee hee. I remember that.
I don't. Tony Bucci, I know you have your ukulele. I know you have your voice. I know you have a summons for Henry and I to show up at the local jail. And I want you to put that ukulele mic in real close, and I want you to do a number for us, and maybe we can join in.
Do one that me and you did. You can tell them what to do.
Okay. Lay out, guys. No, just tell me what key.
F.
Okay.
There's a lady living somewhere. Where it is, I do not know. But I long to write and tell her that I love her so. I believe I might do mayhem. Yes, I might destroy myself if I ever saw her missing from my grocer's shelf. Sarah Lee. Everybody. Sarah Lee. Her brioche just fractures me. Give me a taste of your cherry Danish. I love your mother, but she can't compare her, not with Sarah Lee. Sarah Lee. There's no H, just Sarah Lee, and that's all right by me. 'Cause I'm living in paradise when I'm tasting your apple spice in the kitchens of the one I love, the beautiful Sarah, the beautiful Sarah, the beautiful Sarah Lee.
Now I'm going to say the obvious. That song takes the cake.
Tony, you told me about that song, and I understand it was recorded by a person who Brett Boyd has actually met and knows to some degree. Do you know who it is, Brett?
It's my friend Liza.
Liza Minnelli, you're right.
No kidding.
That's a good song, yeah.
Now, was that a real commercial? I think it was, huh?
I believe, from what I know, it was never used for Sarah.
Oh, it should have been. It's a great song.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Tony is saying that he has the album home. He doesn't want you folks to know about it, so he's speaking off mic. He has the album home. Well, Liza Minnelli is quite a dynamic entertainer, and you have gone to some receptions with her.
I know her. Yeah, I wrote a song for her.
Wow.
She wasn't
Yeah.
able to learn all the words, so she never
Ah,
recorded it. But yeah, so
I wish she had. Then we could borrow some money from you.
Well, no, we used to have a vocalist. Dawn Hanson used to come on and do, "Gather around, I got a story to tell
Yes.
about a man and baby that they know very well."
Go ahead, keep doing it. I love it.
She lived at Five Riverside. Her name was Shirley DeVore, and she traveled around the world to meet the guy next door, but there was trouble. I can't do that song.
Well, for a guy who can't do
No.
it, you're doing it.
well, that's those are the songs are Kander and Epp.
I know
and they
that.
are some of the best
Oh,
writers.
absolutely.
I love their stuff.
Aren't they the ones who did the Elvis Presley songs, or am I thinking of somebody else?
I think that's somebody else.
That's somebody else.
Yeah, who's the one who did the Elvis Presley?
Albert? No.
No, I don't know.
Another team. That
Now,
made a lot of
in our
sense.
break between shows, I happened to ask Tony. He had a tattoo on, and my first one is
Was
Lydia,
Exhibit A.
oh Lydia, that encyclopedia.
Yes.
And I asked Tony what was the tattoo for the Navy, and he said no, he wasn't in the Navy, he was in the Marines. And then I said, well, would you mind if we did the Marine Corps hymn? And he said no. But then Russ, you've got to tell this story about how you ended up in Fort Schuyler marching with the Marine band.
That's right. I never really was a Marine, and I was 4F for all the services, but especially the Marines. I didn't. However, one time at Fort Schuyler, where they had the Marine Reserve Band, they were playing, and I knew a friend who was in the band, and he says, "Russ, come on over. It's very informal." And I would go over there like every Thursday night, and we'd play in the orchestra. We played classical music and everything. It was fine. And one day they said, "Russ, we have a parade and we're short. We don't have another trombone. Can you come?" I says, "What do you mean, can I come?" He says, "We'll work it out." He says, "You have to wear a uniform." I said, "I can't wear a Marine uniform." He says, "You're right. You can't be caught wearing a Marine uniform." So I'm in the West Bronx, and Fort Schuyler's way on the other side of town. I had to take about 3 buses, and it was hot summer. I had the dress blues going, and I had to wear a raincoat over that and keep the trombone close by, and find my way over there to Fort Schuyler, and then we would march in the parade close by in Fort Schuyler. And nothing ever happened. Nobody came after me. My wife happened to be walking next to me on the parade. She had some clothes that we changed when we got over there. But I was a Marine for a day.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is for a Marine for the
Before
day.
you play it, I just want to say there's a couple of MPs at the door. They want you.
That's right.
From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles on the land and on the sea. First to fight for right and freedom, then to keep our honor clean. We are proud to wear the titles of United States Marine. All right, Russ. We are proud to wear the title of United States Marine.
All right, it's pretty good. Come
Yeah.
on, guys. Let's have a round of applause for Henry and Russ
Now-
doing the Marine Corps hymn. Is that the name of it?
We have this amazing, talented gentleman here.
Oh, thank you. I'd be
Not
glad to do
you.
it. Oh,
Well,
I'm sorry.
no, Bruce, I do have respect for your talents. I really do. But we have
so
Brett
full.
Boyd, who knocked us out on our previous show.
Maybe this time we can regain consciousness.
Yes, and I was wondering if we could get him to do another number.
Oh, I would love to.
His name is Brett Boyd. He came down all the way from we're up in
Around Tuxedo, New York.
Tuxedo, New York. Yes, I played the Duck Cedar Inn up there.
That's right, the Duck Cedar Inn.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
no,
there's a new one?
This was an old one. This was an old one. Yeah.
Oh.
The song I'm going to do for you is actually a song I just wrote.
Oh.
It's called After the Rain. And so this goes out to someone very special.
Henry? No, not Henry. Brett Boyd.
my dreams. I was mistaken for feeling mistaken when she was gone. Sometimes a dream is only for sleeping and not for believing in. What happens after the rain? How can my new life begin? Without a smile on my face, not a star in the sky, not a dream coming true. Where can I take it from here? How can I find my way home without the love of my life to show me the way? I haven't a clue. What happens after the rain? Now I was believing that she was the reason for my design. Then a reminder from God, my designer, the reason is Him. As she came toward me, something assured me, here is the truth. Sometimes a dream is only for sleeping and not for believing in. What happens after the rain? How can my new life begin? Without a smile on my face, not a star in the sky, not a dream coming true. Where can I go by myself? Not many places at all. Without the love of my life to have and to hold, I haven't a clue. What happens after the rain? Someone tell me how I can start again. Lost in my worry, I lost my only friend. What happens after the rain? What kind of song can I sing if I am all out of words? If silence wins out and sadness moves in, where do I take it from here? How can I find my way home without the love of my life to show me the way? I haven't a clue. What happens after the rain? What happens after the rain? What happens after the rain? What happens after the rain?
Brett Boyd, and he wrote it himself, all by his lonesome. What a beautiful song and a beautiful rendition, of course.
Thank you.
I am feeling so inferior to this guy's talent. This is
He certainly is. And by the way, if you folks, your viewers, or our viewer, if you want to contact any of the people on our program, I'm talking about Tony Bucci, Russ Gremolo, Brett Boyd, Crazy Henry, myself.
yes.
You can contact us at info@ocom.com, and we'll
I
tell
will
you how
show
to
the
reach these
graphic
people.
Yes.
It's called info@ocom.com, OKOM, Our Kind of Music. And if you get a chance, tune into Radio Ocom. Again, that website, ocom.com, OKOM, Our Kind of Music. And Henry and I are both on the air. We're part of a cadre of about 10 program producers. We play old-time music, records, and some live stuff, and some excerpts from this very show.
Yeah, that's true. Now, in our previous show, we ran out of time, and I wanted to do something for my granddaughter, Ryan, who watches the show. She likes the show. She
Ryan,
does.
we once did a show, and we did androgynous names, and we spent a long time telling names that could be both boys and girls.
Well, Ryan, it's becoming a female name. It's becoming more and more popular. It has been for some time.
Yes.
And the story I give is that I was listening to the Car Guys on Saturday mornings on PBS or not
NPR, close enough.
NPR, close enough, same thing. And a woman called in, and her name was Sydney. No, not Sydney. I forget what her name was, but maybe Max. I don't know. But anyway, so this is the key of C, and you're all invited to join in.
You mean Brett's going to sing it?
Brett, would you sing Twinkle, Twinkle?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Like a diamond in the sky, like a pepper in my eye. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Now I have a question for either Tony or Russ. Do you know another song that has the very same melody as Twinkle, Twinkle? All right, I'll play it for you. Let's see if you know it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? I have another question.
Yes.
Do you know yet another song that has the very same melody? Brett, you're going to sing it with me because I know you know it. Ba, ba, black sheep,
Have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
One for my master, one for my dame, one for the little boy who lives in the lane. Ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. What a voice!
Well, I hope Ryan liked it.
Thank you.
Does Ryan watch the show?
Yes, she does.
Okay, good. And Ryan, by the way, is 6 months old, right?
No, Ryan is now 19 months old.
19 months old. She's an old person, Social Security time already.
I guess so, yes. I don't mean to say that Bruce is old, but his Social Security number is 22. All right, now
Wouldn't be so bad, but Henry's is 7.
we featured everybody except you, Bruce, so now it's your turn to start something. Now, can I suggest something? Bruce is going to start a number. And then, Russ, you can play a number. And then, Brett, I want you to jump in on any number, any key, just try and signal.
Any
If you
tempo,
don't-
any time signature.
You got it.
Yeah, and then, Tony, you too. We call this, wait a minute, we have a sign.
Oh, he has a sign for it. That means trouble right away. It's a never-ending medley.
Medley.
Smedley.
Info at Medley.
Info@medley.com.
Sometimes we play along
That's-
with recordings. And I
That's
was
something
playing-
else.
playing recordings.
All right, I have a question, Henry.
Yes.
Does the medley have to relate to each
No.
song?
No.
Anything.
It's,
Okay.
Unrelated.
it's unrelated.
No keys. Oh, man.
No, you
No.
can switch keys, switch tempos, switch. You can do anything. All right, just be creative. All right,
Dangerous.
I know.
Well, that says an awful lot. We have to be creative, isn't it?
Now, folks, I want to tell you right now, this is entirely unrehearsed.
It's also entirely unnecessary the way I think it's going to come out. But
That's very true. But let's
okay,
do it.
what's the sequence? We're going down the line here. Are you?
Start.
Yeah.
You start. Then Brett.
Okay.
Then Russ. Then Tony. Then me. Back to you.
Okay.
So we'll skip me. Boom,
I'm
boom.
going to start in the key of G.
Okay.
I've got some good news, honey. An invitation to the Strutters Ball. It's a very swell affair. All the highbrows will be there. With my high silk hat and my frock-tailed coat. Wearing Paris gown and your silken shawl. How the folks will stare. Be the best dressed in the hall. And I'll be down to get you in a taxi, honey. You better be ready about 8:30. Now, honey, don't be late. Be there when that band starts playing. Remember when we get there, honey, 2 steps, we're gonna have them all. Dance out both my shoes when they play those Jelly Roll Blues. Tomorrow night at the Downtown Strutters Ball.
Some of these days you're gonna miss me, honey. Some of these days you're gonna be so lonely. You'll miss my hugging, you're gonna miss my kissing. You're gonna miss me, baby, when I go away. You'll be so lonely, cry for me only, 'cause you know, honey, you've had your way. And if you leave me, you know it won't grieve me, but you're gonna miss your little sugar daddy some of these days.
Hey, please don't talk about me when I'm gone.
Too far gone.
Though our friendship ceases from now on.
Our friendship ceases from now.
If you can't say anything real nice,
Real nice.
not to talk at all is my advice. We're parting. You go your way, I'll go mine. It's best that we do. Here's a kiss. I hope that this brings lots of luck to you. Though our friendship ceases from now on, please don't talk about me.
Please don't talk about me.
Please don't talk about me when I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm getting sentimental over you. Wow. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Dorsey's
Yeah.
theme song.
That was his theme song.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy Dorsey?
No, Tommy.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
That's how he got
Smacks them.
known as the sentimental gentleman of swing.
Ah, you're a font of knowledge, Henry. I'm telling
I've been
you.
called a font many times. Yes.
Ponce de Leon was a font of knowledge, too. Hey, let's get Brett in here.
Yes.
Brett, you think you can do another number for us? Is that a possibility? Or
It's a possibility.
it's not a sure thing, but it's a possibility. And we're going to wind things up with Brett's tune. So do you have the key to wind him up, Henry? I know it's not that easy. But Brett has brought his orchestra with him. He is telling them now to which arrangement to get up. And you may think that that's interesting, but if you do, you're smart. Brett Boyd.
I'm wild again, beguiled again, a simpering, whimpering child again, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. I couldn't sleep and wouldn't sleep till I was inside a bed where I shouldn't sleep, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. Lost my heart, but what of it? It was my mistake, I agree. But she's got this laugh, and I love it, although the laugh's on me. I'll sing to her each spring, to her, and long for the day when I cling to her, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. When she talks, she is speaking words to get off her chest, but baby, horizontally speaking, she's at her very best. I'm wise at last, and my eyes at last are finally cutting you down to size at last. Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I. Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered am I.
Brett Boyd, magnificent job once again. I want to thank our cast and crew. Remy is on camera, Gene is on camera, and in the control room we have Dina and also Elisabeth, our intrepid helpers here at Still Trying. Crazy Henry, I thank you. Russ Gremolo, I thank you. Tony Bucci, I thank you. And of course, Brett Boyd. Catch us again next time. Goodbye, everybody. See ya.